Hey, everybody, guess what? I'm disrupting the network marketing, or also known as the multi level marketing industry, as well. ATS Network. It is the brand newest multi level marketing company that's getting so much media attention and breaking records all over the world. Why? I'll give you 6 reasons why. For one, it's free to join. That's right. If you want to make money with us, you don't have to pay a dime to join us. Number two, there's no auto ship. That means there's nothing that I'm charging you, and there's also no customer volume requirement. That means you don't have to order $199 worth of a product to get this, whatever, right? If you want all your residual income, it costs you nothing per month, whether it be auto ship or customer volume requirements for you to get in here. Number three, you don't have to pay monthly for your website. That's right. No $24.95 a month or all this stuff like that. Number four, there's no obligation or any incentive for you to recruit anyone. Now, I probably should have led with that. Let me say that again. I have the only network marketing company in the world in which you don't have to go out and get three to get three, get three, get three, and all that stuff like that. No recruitment whatsoever. Your mom, your grandmother, or the lady next door can do this. Number five, you never have to get promoted or recruit anyone to get the highest level of residual income. Since I don't have distributors and since I don't require you to recruit anyone, guess what? The moment you come in, you can get top level residual income. And finally, you only have to be an active customer to make money with the company. Check out the show notes. Probably the first link. Antonio T. Smith Jr. If you want to be one of the 100,000 millionaires that I want to create, this is where you should be. ATS Network. Link is in the show notes. Love you. You can plant better. You can dominate. Welcome to the Secret to Success podcast. My entire goal with this podcast is to give you value. That is it. I am not interested in you buying from me. If you want to, you can, but that is not the goal here. I do want you to go to the show notes for people that I interview because I do want you to buy from them or at least follow them. But I'm telling you, I am on a mission to create 100,000 millionaires. This podcast is part of that. Do yourself a favor and get everything that you deserve. Period, point blank. I want you to get that in this podcast, whether it be keynotes for me or interviews for millionaires, billionaires. It doesn't matter because we can't teach you anything you don't already know. You just forgot because the world made you forget. I love you. You got this. You're going to get this. This is your moment. This is you. Take notes. Listen to me on your commute. I don't care what you do. But this is yours. I do this for you. Like, if you're on a different platform, share it. Subscribe to it. Share this because there's not many people out here doing this here. Got this.
All right, one of my favorite people, Torrey. What's going on, man? I know you was trying to get in touch with me, and you kind of slipped through the cracks, so we put you at the top of the list. And you had, all I remember is you have an idea, but that's all I know. So I'm listening. Hit me with it.
Right now, it's really one of many ideas, but it's a very simple and practical.
Cool.
So it's something as simple like as what do you call the bug repellent. Okay.
Okay.
More specifically, wasp. Okay. It's probably not the right time of year, but just for wasp, like I can use a solution, a house solution, of soap, dishwashing liquid, apple cider vinegar, water, stuff like that, and make a spray, something that's natural. You can spray it on yourself; it won't hurt you. It's not like the stuff that you have to get to kill wasps. Something real user friendly, simple. Like a kid can do. I can even teach my kids. I can use one of my kids to do this to start. Start just like selling them. Because I'm trying to use this platform like as an artist to build a bigger audience to do some ideas with.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So just before you go any further, you can, let's just call this, for instance, like vegan bug spray. You understand what I'm saying? Now you tapping into that energy of you tapping into that energy
nah, that's
of
deep.
that. Yeah, that's deep, right? Because you got the veganism going on. So now you get that whole audience, and on top of that, people will go, "What the hell, vegan bug spray?" Now that's attention, right? Yeah. One of my best sales team members just said, "I just did that," right? You get what I'm saying? So you get both sides. You get that attention, but then the stuff you're going to put in there is all natural, according to what you said. So it is vegan bug spray, and you be the only one with vegan bug spray. You see what I just did there?
Right.
That's how you do that, man. That's how you do that. Whenever you have a niche or a niche, depending on how you want to say it, whenever your idea is so specific that it serves a particular audience, you get rich. Whenever that is. Remember, Facebook started off only serving college students. You feel me?
Right.
Instagram,
I remember that.
Yeah, Instagram to this day is still filthy rich because it only serves mobile phones. TikTok is probably getting ready to take over Instagram because it only serves mobile phones for people who want to dance and act silly, right? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So if you got a vegan bug spray,
right?
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of money, man. So there you go. Keep them coming. It sounds like you got more than one idea.
Yeah, no. Just that was the practical one that I really wanted to shoot out there. You know, like the bigger implication is that, you know, in order to have a broad range of ideas, you know,
right.
you have to have fundamental ways of thinking, and people want to search for things that they already have. You know, and that's it's kind of some of the science that I hear when I'm watching a lot of your videos. You know.
Smart man. No doubt. All right, so are you in a position to write? I'm going to bless you with some information.
Yeah, I actually had my, you know, I wasn't able to really just prepare the way I should, but I have pen and paper.
Oh, no, you good, bro. Yeah, pen and paper's good. No, it's all good. I got you.
Yes,
you need
sir.
to be prepared. You need to have that good energy you got. Here we go. What you're going to do is you got to focus in these key areas as fast as possible, right? So obviously you got to focus on development. So we're going to call it, let's just call it R&D, research and development, right? You've heard that many times before, so let's just focus on that. How are you going to, you know, what ingredients you're going to use, and you're Nigerian, right?
Right.
So you got a leg up on anybody from, you know, that's not Nigerian, because, well, let me give you a few examples here. For one, you see opportunities that the regular American won't see. And I'll give you a great example of this.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up homeless. Even though I'm from America, I grew up homeless from 6 to 18. So you talking about, like, all the reason I'm successful because everybody's spoiled. I'm not. I still look at a public water fountain in pure amazement, because when I was homeless, I had to hustle for $1. This is back in the day when you could buy 4 bags of chips for $1. You know, like the 25-cent bag of chips. I had to hustle for that, bro. Like, real talk.
Right.
I had to hustle for $1. And I'm 7 years old hustling for $1. Then I had to go to 39th and Broadway in Galveston, Texas. It was this shop that fixed cars and did, you know, special stickers and all that stuff. And they had a public water fountain. And what I would do is I would literally go in that water fountain, and it would be cold, warm, just depending on how it came out. And I would drink so much water until my stomach, I could feel it just moving in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? I could feel it moving in my stomach because they would expand those chips. Water fountains, to me, saved my life. Because I came from the hood. I come from straight poverty. It's like I might as well be from what they would call third world country or something. You know what I'm saying? I've been broke my whole life. America is not my nation. Poverty is. That's why I see opportunities that other people can't see, because I didn't come from creature comforts. So you having a Nigerian background, you're going to be able to develop which products, which something a bit differently than what everyone else is. You get what I'm saying? Like tap into that. Yeah, tap into that. And since you know what I'm saying, got a good American background too, then you're going to be able to understand the sleekness that we'll have, right? You know, you get both cultures. You get both cultures, not just the sleek. There's a lot of great things happen over here as well. Point is, when you tap into what they say is whatever, it's the best thing that ever happens. The reason why I keep making so much money is because I see a water fountain as, you know, a privilege. It doesn't make sense that you get what I'm saying? Like a water fountain is a privilege. Yeah, it's cold, clean water for free. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I totally follow you. You know. I totally follow you. I totally follow you. That's I just see that, you know, I kind of mentioned that in one of those texts, you know. I see that like, you know, a philosophical school of thought, you know. You know, I feel like you have your own philosophical school of thought, you know. And that's kind of that's what I key in on, you know.
That's it, man. Yeah, and that philosophical school of thought comes from being broke my whole life.
Those the best ones, man. That's, you know, Socrates had that, you know.
That's it, man. That's it, man. Yeah, and that's how I think, man. That's how I think, and I know you got it. So what you do is tap into those roots, man. Tap into that. Hold on, let me move away from my sales tape real quick. Tap into that. You know, whatever. I had to coach. I had this young lady that I was coaching, and she was Nigerian. She literally, like, I forget where she was from, but she was literally born and raised in Nigeria, and then they seeked asylum in Canada. So now she's in Canada, right? But she is Nigerian by birth, and I had a major problem coaching her because she thought I was a witch, and I was like, what are you talking about? And everything I kept saying positive, she was like, nah, you're going to wake up. I'm going to wake up and you're going to bite my thigh, or you're going to put a hex on me. And I'm like, what? Where is this coming from? And then she started breaking down to me, you know, the culture, right? She started breaking down to me the culture. So I said, I tell you what, let's take 2 weeks off, and I'm going to absorb every single thing Nigerian and everything from, I want to say she was from Cameroon too. Anyway, and what I did, I went and watched for 2 weeks every movie on YouTube. I didn't even know there was a Nollywood, right? Every movie. I didn't even know. In fact, I fell in love with it too, because that's some pretty awesome movies too, right? Didn't even know there was a Nollywood. Fell in love with it. And I started seeing.
Science to that. Why you fell in love with it? But I'm sorry.
For real? Oh, no,
yeah, okay. Why you fell in love with it? That's some good stuff going for Nigeria.
Already, man. Yeah. So break it down to me as soon as I finish. But yeah, I fell in love with it. I mean, so now, even to this day, like if you go on my Netflix, you're gonna see a lot of Nollywood because I be watching it, and you know the algorithm do that. Plus my Netflix, my YouTube. But I start to get in her mindset, and I start to understand that with my only Western thinking, I'm missing the fact that her grandmother, right, was feeding her something, and you know, and blah blah blah. And every time I said something of positivity, I'm coming off like the charismatic witch man that's gonna bite her thigh, put her under her head. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So now every time I get anybody from any culture, whether it be Slavic, because I have one of those, Nigerian, the first thing I do is I absorb their culture. Now I got business in Nigeria. One of my largest fan bases is in Nigeria because I understand Nigerian thinking. I understand the holidays.
So I like the other company because it helps me with portion sizes, what type of ingredients to put into it, and then it lets me be that inner chef that I want to be. But I like Sakara because I ate one lemon poppy seed donut and I'm full. This tartlet,
Pretty good.
this tartlet, the roasted grape tartlet with the Lebanese yogurt is good, isn't it? It's like perfect. It's like a perfect blend. And then the superfood breakfast cookie tastes like a really big oatmeal raisin cookie.
So what do you think about it, Grace? You tasting it?
Yeah, the roasted grape tartlet is pretty good.
Sweet.
It is sweet, but it's not as sweet as other yogurts that I have eaten. But it's still it is good.
That means you don't have all that unnatural sugar in it.
Right.
Okay,
That's
good.
all natural sweetness.
Oh yeah, this naturalness is good.
And then wait until you try the lemon poppy seed. What I did was I shook the citrus cream. I shook it up to mix it real good, and then I just kind of drizzled it on top. Oh, that was good. Now, unfortunately, I grew up picking figs off of a fig tree, so I'm gonna leave the fig there for you. So, boss man, what did you think about the roasted grape tartlet with the Lebanese yogurt?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, with the way I eat, I eat healthy. I'm down almost 40 pounds, so I'm very cautious of what I put inside of me. And it was actually very good, considering I don't eat anything sweet, and that tasted awesome. That's pretty good. I'm used to green leafy things. That was actually very good. I like the consistency. It was like one big graham cracker with yogurt in it or something.
Yes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, Grace, you trying over there? What's that you eating?
The lemon poppy seed donut.
Yeah, lemon. I used to eat those all the time in the Army. And so these are good. Even the presentation of it looks like a nice little donut. This is fantastic. 5 stars for me on a scale of 5 stars. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. Even the little plastic containers is coming in is even.
I know.
The presentation is
The presentation is amazing.
And you can reuse these. For those of us who like to keep containers, you can reuse them.
Okay, so everyone likes to keep containers.
Yeah, everyone. Because they're extremely sturdy. Oh, and then the packaging it came in, I absolutely loved it because it had the ice packs with it. And then but within the box, it didn't just come in the box. It had like the styrofoam foilish covered packaging, and then it had the ice packs, and then it had the food. And it came in order.
So taste the fig and this cookie.
It is soft.
All right, that was a very soft cookie.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that is amazing.
Yeah,
That
it
is
tastes like an oatmeal raisin cookie.
Yeah.
And what they say is it's a superfood. So it's the superfood breakfast cookie with chrysanthemum blossom jam. I didn't try the jam, but this is what it said. So because there are more than 10 superfoods in this breakfast, more than they can name, they talked about the chrysanthemum tea in the cranberry jam. It reduces bloat, heals inflammation, eliminates stress, and makes skin glow. It says, no coincidence, the chrysanthemum represents joy. Made with love, Whitney and Danielle. Oh, thank you, Whitney and Danielle. I like that part. So how did the jam taste?
The jam tastes good when you dip the cookie in it. I can taste the cranberry.
You know what? I didn't dip. Mm-hmm. Reggie, would you like to come over here and try our soup? Okay.
He said it's too healthy. Yes, he's not a healthy either, but we are. That's for good sure. Yes. So, are we 367 pounds? Well, we need to get you over here with this Sakara. It's pretty good. So, would y'all recommend it?
Yes.
All All right, that was a loud yes. Well, I guess one more time for the hood. Would you recommend it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That's good. 5 stars for me. This is fantastic, and they are eating and smacking now. So I'll have to find a way to get back my food, but it's fantastic.
Right? Everything, food and all this stuff, because I understand the culture, and I can leverage that to my advantage. So anyway, that's what I was saying. Now you break it down to me, because what I'm attempting to say is, dude, you got the best of both worlds going on, because you can take this vegan bug spray to the next level. You get what I'm saying? Because you're not just thinking Westernly. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So anyway, I'll let you go. Break that down to say whatever you want to say, what I was saying, and then break it down to me why I fell in love with Nollywood too.
No, because I write. I've been writing my whole life. And when you put a writer in a certain position, just like any from a third world country to a developed country, when you put a person in a certain position under the appropriate pressures, they have they usually boil down to two choices, greatness or something lower, But
like that.
as far as the culture, and I'm not equating cultures, but I'm saying one of the depictions is a lot cleaner.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot cleaner, therefore it's a lot pure. That means it speaks it speaks to certain elements in the individual that other avenues are using to do something different, and so anyone can immediately notice a different feel, and not so much of the sensation that they develop. That they associate with the dialogue of the movie. It's a natural rhythm.
Yeah, no doubt. I 100% agree with you. That's probably why you dig my content, because I am. Well, you hit the nail on the head.
Because of your keynotes, you said it in one of your bars on that, Because your keynotes, and that's the place where I'm missing, But thank God I found you.
No, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Basically, what I do is every time I never stop growing, and right now we're still in research and development. Like I'm getting ready to give you all the tools for your idea, but the reason why I'm breaking it down this way is because every time I get someone, the mere fact that I remembered you as Nigerian, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I think you've mentioned that. I don't even think you mentioned that. I think somebody else mentioned that. Yeah, somebody else mentioned that. Maybe, I don't know, right? And we talking about what, 6-7 months ago? Somebody mentioned that. You know what I'm saying? But what happened is every time I get somebody new, I do my very best to adopt their entire culture, right? We're not talking about being fake. We're talking about understanding that you should meet everybody at their level, period. Whether it's up, down, left, right. When I go to you, I should be in you, in your language, your culture, period. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
It just is.
No, it's never and
that comes out of my keynotes. That comes out of my teachings. Go ahead.
It's a universal dialogue to understanding, So when that's homage, Even if you were in the street, they call that homage. It's the same way in a family home. It's just like me, If I had a twin brother and he was born a second before me, I'm gonna respect him as my elder.
That's right.
Because he came first. But you in a place where people, hey, that's a second. They won't
no doubt.
A year. A few years. We get to a place where 30 years. They might not still show no homage, So
no doubt. Nah, I respect that. You show right. So you get it. So we just broke down the whole research and development. Don't just research what you need to put into it, because that's what everybody else would have told you, right? They would have said, all right, man, Vinegar has this, and that's going to be good. You got that down. You're a smart brother. But I also want you to research where you're going with it, and then how vegans feel about it, because I use a vegan toothpaste. Like, I don't put nothing in my, like, I just dropped 40 pounds. I don't put nothing in my, if it ain't in harmony with this universe, it ain't going in my body. Period, point blank. It just ain't. I'm just telling you straight up. That's where I'm at. I use a vegan. I literally order my toothpaste from a store in the Bronx, New York, online, and they send me 24 cases at a time. You know what I'm saying? There's a young lady down here that she's a little girl. She's like 12 years old. Her name is Jabrielle, and I've been mentoring her lately. And she's got these entrepreneur parents, obviously, because they're making her a little entrepreneur. And she does this. She does like shampoo and shea butter and stuff. And she was asking me, well, what can I do to get a competitive advantage? And I was saying, well, I bet you as a little child, keep dropping content. But also, if you switch that to just all natural vegan type products as a little girl, and you're doing that, man, you're cornering the whole market, right? Now, I'm not just telling you vegan, telling her vegan. I'm just saying y'all on the same energy. You get what I'm saying? Because you said all natural. She's using charcoal, right? You know what I'm saying? All natural. Man, you need to market it because veganism ain't going nowhere. It's not a fad. People are waking up. You know what I'm saying? Pineal glands are getting clear. You get what I'm saying? People are waking up and they understanding that. So don't just understand where you're going. Understand why people like me are ordering toothpaste from Brooklyn, New York, and from the Bronx, right? You know what I'm saying? All the way out there, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's a reason why. Because I ain't trying to, like, the government ain't keeping me asleep no more, you understand? But it's a lot of people that feel like that, you understand what I'm saying? So cool. Now, I want you to focus on this next. So after you focus on research and development, you gotta eat the elephant at the same time. Like, forget one bite at a time. You gotta eat the whole elephant. It's distribution. That's gonna be your hardest part. You're going to lose because of distribution. You feel me? Distribution is going to be your hardest part, and it's going to be hard for a few reasons. So write all this down. Write distribution, write economy, and then write recession, and then write obscurity. Economy, recession, obscurity, and I want you to put 2 circles around the word obscurity because that's your number one problem. Now, you're going to have to distribute this. Now, you get to choose, bro, how you distribute it. Would it be factories like Amazon,
distribution, economy, security, and one more you said?
Recession. That's the one you missing. Because I want you to know the recession's coming. It's going to be terrible. The recession's coming. You need to prepare for it. Because while everybody is convinced, while the Fox News and CNN News and all the MSNBC News, all that stuff is going to be telling you it's bad out here, retreat, save money, go inside, you need to be taking people customers.
Right.
Yeah, in a recession, money don't disappear, it exchange hands. So if you going up, if you know Roundup, right, killing bugs and weeds and stuff, is paying out billions of dollars in lawsuits because they keep causing cancer, then you know in a recession it's going to get worse. You need to take Roundup's customers.
Right.
Yeah. You need to develop a mosquito repellent. And then every time a hurricane hits, you need to have a distribution right there in every coastal area where a hurricane hits. Your product needs to be there because I'm in hurricane. I lost everything in a hurricane before. And the thing that comes 2 days later is mosquitoes the size of kneecaps.
Right.
Yeah. And then you need to be the cat out there, either giving away free mosquito, whatever it may be. You understand what I'm saying? However that may be, you tell the news, hey, we just came, this is Torrey O distribution, and we just wanted to be a blessing. So we're asking for sponsors. If you would like to help us give these people free mosquito, all right, you might be losing money, but the exposure you'll get from going viral.
Yeah.
Have everybody buy it from you.
Now, I mean, like the where I'm at, like right now, like this, like like the bottom idea, the most practical, simplest thing, that I have at the time, And
Nice.
but the idea, like even
Beautiful.
with the broader Brothers Bureau, you know,
Yeah.
it's a nice idea as far as bringing people together for the sake of for a sole business or sole purpose, for a sole purpose, if you will. But kind of like what you're doing, that where we could come together, you know, as far as this book, The Art of the Gift Wrap. I think that's gonna be a real bad book, man. I'm pretty sure of it. You know, it's just my style of writing. You know, it's complex, but it's gonna be real. You know, it's gonna be very subtle, and you're not gonna never get lost nowhere through it. So it's gonna be awesome dialogue. You know, and it's all correlated with other things. So it's like I said, it's trying to use this artist standpoint as far as a artist, a musical artist making custom music. I'm trying to use that as a format to grow an audience, you know. But I'm trying to do as many things just like the people that I'm trying to line up with. As far as like lining up with you, like I want to, you know, everything that I line up with, I kind of want to. It's all about bringing them together, you know. Like the best idea an individual can ever have is one that he can never get rid of. So if he's just gonna, if he let it die out or stall out, you know, that's him. But the reason why you can't get rid of it is because it was made to keep. I mean, it was created to keep reinventing itself. So it doesn't get worse; it just continues to get better. So you just keep, you know, you stay, you stay on it. You know, you come like business, practical. You come with the simple one, and then you gravitate and adapt to the more complex system. And that's really where I'm going. I got plenty of load of great ideas and great guys that I'm dealing with. You know, Matthew just finished his book. So it's a gang of people who not even on the platform yet. Like, but I'm just trying to put them together. I'm crossing my T's and dotting my I's one step at a time. But I also want to promote this practical way of thinking, this practical way of looking at things, because a lot of people do practical things, but they don't even really practically, you know, look at this
No
thing the way
doubt.
they're supposed to. So and that's plain as day.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So that I really can't even add to that. First off, thank you for even trying to link up with me and even put. I mean, I heard you loud and clear. Link up with me, and then you got other folk just like you, and probably even, you know what I'm saying, above you, whatever. They ain't even on the platform yet. Is what you said too. So I appreciate all that. That's for sure. Practical is the only way to go, as far as I'm concerned. Because I mean, I could have just told you, yeah, man, vegan, you know, bug spray, and then that's it. Now we talking about the practicality of getting it done. You get what I'm saying? Because anything else is uncivilized. Anything less is uncivilized. But back to the.
Nah, I love that too, man. I love that. That vegan bug spray, man. Nah, that was deep, man. That was a blessing, man. That's a blessing, because I'm a real wordy, guy. So when you start putting linguistics together, you know, that line up with my dialogue, and then it says something, you know, you tapped into my energy. Like, I know what happened.
That's it, man.
And you upgraded. You took it, like, I guess that's why you Antonio, man.
That's it. That's exactly why. You ain't lied about that one. That's exactly what I did. And how I do it, I don't even know, man. I just told fact. I'm gonna tell you. In fact, hold on. Let me walk into the other office, because I want you to hear from them. All right, she on the phone. Here, come here. I got Torrey on the phone. I want y'all to say something, because his energy is on fire right now. I want y'all. D. Marie, come here.
Hey,
come here. I want y'all. What's up? Listen, tell Torrey with the meeting we had this morning. Tell him what you told me. No, just come on. Just 1 minute. Go ahead, say it.
Gotta find your 5 blocks in the entire world.
In the entire world. And what that, for my 5 blocks, how many people is that?
4,125 people.
4,125 people. And what?
Every city.
Every city. And what? Every city of what?
Oh, every city in the United States.
And then what?
And sell them.
And then the world. So what we doing is we finding 4,125 people in every city of the world,
right?
Just for me. You get it?
Right.
Now check it out.
Right.
We just had this meeting this morning. Like, we finished it at 8:45. I'm calling you because we already reaching plenty, but then Deanna broke it down to me, and then we talking, and we say, you know what? All I got to do, as I Googled this morning or yesterday, it's 314 cities in America with over 100,000 people in it. At 314 cities at 100,000. I only need 4,125 of them per 314, which equals 1.295 million, 1,295,000. Right?
Right.
Then you hit all of them with over delivering in a monthly product. Now you're talking about 25 million a year. Then you take all those people and you say, hey, y'all are like Torrey. Go tell your people Antonio here to make your life better. That's the plan, right? And the reason I broke that down to you, because not only am I doing that right now, your vegan bug spray take the same philosophy, do it then. You don't need everybody. You just need a certain amount of people in every city until it catch on to where you can't stop it.
Right.
That's a blessing right there, bro. I just made it real simple for you.
Right. Nah.
There you go.
Yeah, that lined up.
Yeah. So that's it there. Let me see. I think it was one more thing. So we're done with number 2. I got research development, and then that was basically I was telling. Oh, yeah. All right. The third one that you need to do is I need you to become let's just call it a social media agency. Is what I need you to become. Okay. Now this is the secret. This is what your competition is not doing. They not on the internet. They still on TV ads. You get what I'm saying? They still got Walmart. They still pitching Walmart to be at the front. Or on some end cap or something. You ain't got to do that. You go past Walmart to your customer on the internet. So while you building, I want you to build as like one of the largest or most effective social media agencies. Don't go hire one. Figure out how to be one. Then you'll not only will you have the vegan bug spray, but then you'll be able to tell your story how many times you want to who you want at your price and charge yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that means you'll get, and this is the most important part.
Wow.
Then I'm done. Then that means you'll get your customers for free. And no big company can outcompete you because they don't get their customers for free.
Wow, that's good. Yeah. That's like the heart of, that must be like the heart of the funnel.
That's it. That's what I do. That's what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I get all my customers for free, man.
Right.
All my customers for free. Yes, sir. Now I got something for you too. We'll say it. I'm gonna say it after we stop recording. But you feel me? That's what I would do, bro. That's your steps. And I know this is just. I know this is like the most practical of your ideas, and ain't even your only one.
I mean, that's pretty much that social media. I mean, secret society marketing. That's that social media. That's what you're describing right now. So that's
it,
exactly. Yeah, that's it.
That's it, bro. So that's all I got for you. Any more questions on this one?
Oh no, sir, no. No, I really just had one question, man. That's why I really just had that one question. But I'm never gonna miss the opportunity to get some value out of somebody like you.
No doubt. I was trying to give you as much as I could. So I'm gonna offer you something else. Hold on, real quick.
I have felt so much in life. I've been so evil. I've done everything in life to mess it up, and I have. I have completely messed this life up. And then I changed. And then I started applying things that I didn't know, but I always knew. You call it the law of attraction. Or maybe you don't. Or maybe you're religious and maybe you're not. Here is what I know. I know that we all have a karmic debt to pay off. And I have either paid mine off or almost off. And now I dedicate my entire life to you. Please know that as my life is dedicated to you, it means I get beat up a lot. But that's what this is about. It is about people like me putting their gains at risk for you. The crazy thing about life is once we get enough, whatever enough means, if you're a politician, it's enough votes. Someone likes money, enough money, whatever enough is. A pastor, enough members, we tend to protect it. This podcast is not about protection, it is about you. I sincerely believe in you. I know you're going to be it. I know you're going to do it, whatever that is for you. There are no mistakes. I want you to share this podcast, but not for personal gain. I want you to share it because I am giving you my every being so you can turn around and do the same for others. I give away me, and then you give away you. I lower me so you can stand on my shoulders, and then you return the favor and you lower yourself so someone else will stand on your shoulders, and then voila. No one is lower than the other because we've all lowered ourselves. Finally, the music in this podcast that you're going to hear, I hope it gets stuck in your head. It's actually from my favorite movie, Cloud Atlas. It's a cover. It's not the original version, but it sounds just like it. Cloud Atlas is a great movie by the Wachowskis. My second favorite movie is The Matrix, but that has nothing to do with this right now. It is about repeating the same mistakes. And so I'm hoping subconsciously that as you repeat the same mistakes, Cloud Atlas is mostly about ascending from those mistakes. So I'm hoping the words, the music, the melody, everything helps you ascend to where you're supposed to be, which is where you've always agreed you wanted to be before you got here. I love you. This is The Secret to Success, Law of Attraction. I really, really know that this will be a blessing, a lifesaver to many people. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can't plan better.